Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about the DC movie slates because it's random bullshit, and it goes back to when they were hyping the DCEU up, and after what BVS, they never did half of the movies that they wanted to do because of reasons and because WB interfered. Now they just announced that Clayface is going to be is going to be doing a movie with a budget of $40 million, and it's not going to be part of Matt Reeves' Batman verse, but it's also going to be directed by Matt Reeves. But we still haven't gotten Batman 2, and on top of that, they said that they still haven't gotten a final draft of the Batman 2. So what the fuck Matt Reeves been doing all this time? It goes back to the same thing as J.J. Abrams when WB paid him literally $500 million and he produced absolutely fucking nothing. Set on his ass and produced one thing from them, and that was that stupid Batman show, the recent one that just came out, Cape Crusader, and that was garbage. Why he took that money and went over to competitors and did shit for them? Like, make that make sense. Oh, now they're announcing a Teen Titans movie as well. Oh, so we're gonna do a Teen Titans movie, but they're struggling with which Robin they want to use. Well, if you're going on the basis of the Teen Titans 2003 show, of course it's Dick Grayson, because it's not like if you're going to do the Teen Titans, if you're going to use Tim Drake, then you would need to bring in Superboy, Wonder Girl, and Impulse. You know, the characters from Young Justice. That would have been a smart move, because that is an iconic Teen Titans team anyway. I say based off of the Jeff Johns run, especially if you're not gonna go off of the George Perez run. You know what I'm saying, with the new Teen Titans, where you have Donna Troy, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, Dick Grayson, Cyborg, um, Jericho. Like, if you're not even gonna go with the George Perez run, then go with the Jeff Johns run, not the 2003 show, because y'all already kind of ruined it with Teen Titans Go. Oh, and that's another thing. Now we got a Beast Boy show. Now I don't even know, is it supposed to be a spinoff of Teen Titans Go? I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. But anyway, I'm just kind of confused because everything that was criticized for Zach at the time, it is James Gunn is doing the same thing, and yet what, we're supposed to be okay with that? Like, dynamic duo, we're getting a cartoon animated movie about the growing pains of Jason Todd and Dick Grayson, coming of age story as they grow up as Robins. Why? Who cares? By the time Dick Grayson, oh God, is that a dog in the damn road dead? Okay, anyway, um, by the time Dick Grayson, no, by the time Jason Todd came in, Dick Grayson had already moved on from Bruce Wayne and the Robin Mantle and became Nightwing. So I'm kind of confused. Like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have a movie where Dick Grayson as Nightwing team up with Jason Todd Robin? Like, what is this? Or are we gonna have this little thing where Batman is raising them both at the same time, which don't make no sense? Like, I just don't understand what's happening. There's too many random occurrences of, here's this movie being thing. Oh yeah, there's a Blue Beetle show that's supposed to be worked on. Why? Blue Beetle failed at the box office, so why would you even give him a show? You get what I'm saying? It's too much random shit going on that's not even connected to the DCU slate. And if that's the case, you shouldn't have canceled Superman and Lois. You could have kept that damn show going on for at least two more seasons. People actually love that show. But you're doing several things that don't even, you know what I'm saying? There is no Wonder Woman. Oh, well, Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is a prequel to Wonder Woman, but that ain't much of shit. That ain't much of shit. What they gonna do if we're not even? If we're not even dealing with Wonder Woman, we're dealing with everything in her world. It's just like the whole Wakanda Forever. Like y'all think that we care more about the place than the characters, and don't get me wrong, the mascara is interesting, just like Wakanda is interesting, but through the eyes of Wonder Woman and Black Panther. Does that make sense? This whole notion of trying to keep them, I mean, trying to do their worlds without them makes absolutely no logical sense, and that's why a lot of us are rejecting this crap. We really are, like, because we're over it. We're over it. Batman: Brave and the Bold is supposed to come out eventually, but I mean, there's rumors about Robert Pattinson moving on to the MCU because of how long it's taken for the Batman 2, which we already know the Batman was originally supposed to be Ben Affleck's solo Batman movie. That for some reason WB said hell no to that, made a movie, and that's how I already told you. I already knew the Batman wasn't successful like everybody tried to make it seem, because first off, the merchandise wasn't there. The merchandise wasn't selling like that. It was just not, it was not a good thing. It really wasn't. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all, but I already knew once I saw the suit, once I saw the fact that they picked Robert Pattinson over other actors that could have been a better fit. Once I saw that they were race swapping characters, I already knew it was a done deal. It really was. Um 'Cause the reason why I'm saying that is because if it was so called successful, like they claim, they would have went and made a second movie. But I don't know. This could be the same issue as Man of Steel, and Zack Snyder stuff, because Zack Snyder stuff was successful, and Warner Brothers never followed up on it hardly. But the thing about Zack Snyder stuff is they were able to still sell merchandise. And I think the reason why we haven't got anything with Batman 2 is because the merchandise sales weren't there. Well, yeah, the Batmobile's fucking ugly. The Riddler looked like a gimp motherfucker. And Batman's suit was terrible. Race swap Jim Gordon and Catwoman looked like she's wearing a plastic bag over her fucking face. Like, it was just so many things about that movie that just didn't make no damn sense. And then Batman being unnecessarily emo. What was that other thing? Something in the way, and what they do? They did a parody. It's something's in my ass. Like, come on now. And the movie is so unforgettable that it's not even talked about. Nobody talks about the Batman. You get what I'm saying? The only thing that's been talked about from the Batman is the Penguin show right now. And luckily that shit is good. But once again, you want to know how you know Robert Pattinson done moved on from it? Because they couldn't even get him to show up for the Penguin. And you needed the Batman to establish the Penguin, because they're talking about the Penguin takes place after the events of the first movie, but before the events of the second movie. And remember, this is only supposed to be a couple of months later, but it's about 5 years. Okay, sorry for that. The Batman rant, but it's just like it's so many things that have been announced from DC that I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm confused on what what are we supposed to be doing right now? Um, like I don't get it. To me, I don't understand. There's been too much movies and stuff like that, and then of course, um, James Gunn's like, oh, if I didn't confirm it, it's not real. But I don't know because you'll say it's not real, but then other places are confirming it, and you're not really saying much of shit. So I don't know who the hell am I supposed to believe at this point, because you change up your opinions and stuff like draws. You know what I mean? Like, as funny as that is, it's the truth. You can't keep a consistent story when it comes to this stuff, and that's a problem if you ask me. Um, let's see. So of course we know we got dynamic duo, we got the Clayface, added to the other movie. Um and I just don't get it because Clayface Clayface is going to be part of the DCU. But once again, why are we doing villain stuff? Did y'all not learn anything from Sony? So okay, so we're getting Superman, right? We're getting Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Clayface, Batman Part Two, and Dynamic Duo. Those are the confirmed movies that are going forward in the DC studios so far. And I just gotta wonder, like, what what in God's name is supposed to be happening? You know what I mean? Let's see, because honestly, I wish we kind of just went with the Rock's plan at this point, because I don't know, I don't know, because what's going on, we're not getting much of nothing. So we already got Joker Folly Eye Duel, which was bullshit. Um, what we supposed to be getting a Booster Gold movie that they already announced, I think. The Authorities, Brave and the Bold, Swamp Thing, Creature Commandos, which is already out, Waller, which is already being worked on apparently, Lanterns, which I already know that's gonna be a fucked up bullshit, Paradise Lost, and that's really supposedly it so far. But it just, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that we're just doing too much. We're doing too much. Um, and honestly, it's been what, 3 years since James Gunn announced, and the only thing they got was Creature Commandos and Superman. Once again, no offense for to Zach, to James Gunn, but Zach was able to announced several movies from the DC slate and was able to do them. You know what I mean? Like, okay, they announced Man of Steel. We were supposed to get Man of Steel 2, which got retoured to Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. That came out. We got Wonder Woman, we got Suicide Squad, we got Justice League, and we got Aquaman. And remember, all of these movies were done within less than what, 7 years. You get what I'm saying? Less than 7 years, and some of those movies were filmed back to back. Because I'm thinking to myself, if you're going to be filming Superman, you should have been filming Supergirl at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have been doing, because Supergirl is supposed to show up in the Superman movie along with the Authority, Suicide Squad, Rick Flag Senior. You know what I mean? The Justice League International. So if you're going to do all of this, you might as well have filmed movies back to back, so that way you can have something to show for it. Because right now, ain't nothing to show for it, and I just think all of this is just trash. This is just trash on trash on trash. Honestly, I have no faith in whatever DC's doing. So hey, it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, because right now the DC universe is more of a mess than Marvel is at this point, and that's a sad shame. You did all this to try to catch up to Marvel, and all you're doing is just wasting everybody's time with bullshit. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.